So next important master data in materials management is purchase info record. So we have seen what is material master and what is vendor master. So material master saves information specific to material, and similarly vendor master saves what are the information required for particular vendor. Vendor related information will be saved in vendor master. But now in purchase info record, what it will do, it will connect the material and vendor master. So it defines the relation between vendor master and material master. So whenever we purchase material from vendor, so vendor will be having its own terms and conditions for supplying that material. So that conditions we will maintain in purchase info record. So here you can see in purchase info records we maintain information about the relationship between vendor and the material. See, for example, each vendor may have specific terms and conditions of purchase for each material. See, even though you are purchasing same material from different vendors, but the terms and conditions will be different for each vendor. With each vendor, the terms and conditions will be different. So in purchase info record, you will save this information, that is what are the terms and conditions, what is the price, what are the other agreed conditions between vendor and vendor and the company. So this information will be saved in purchase info record. So purchase info record contains the information of material and vendor combination. So if you want to maintain the purchase info record, you need to maintain this information on the basis of this combination, that is for particular material and vendor combination we will maintain purchase info record. So whatever the data we will maintain in purchase info record, it will be defaulted during purchase order creation. So whenever we going to create purchase order, we will fetch the data, that is the terms and condition and price related data from purchase info record. So it will be automatically defaulted. So whenever you create a purchase order, whatever the price and terms and conditions will be there, no, so that will be defaulted from this purchase info record. So the main source for price and conditions in purchase order is purchase info record. So I will log into system and I will show you the overview of purchase info record. See, here you can see purchase info record, material, vendor along with price. Purchase info record contains price information of the material. It is combination of a material, vendor along with price. So what it answers, which material, who is the vendor and what is the price. So now you have material and you also know the vendor. So now you want to maintain the relation between this vendor and material. This relation will be established by purchase info record. So for particular material, consider, I will take one example. So if a car manufacturing company you take as an example, so car manufacturing company will be procuring tires from external vendors. So particular for purchasing one tire, there might be several vendors. So I will take as tire I will take. So vendor C, there might be MRF tires. MRF might be supplying one of the supplier. So similarly we have C8, we have So similarly, you may be having other vendors also. I will take XYZ vendor. I am just considering 3 vendors. So see, there are 3 vendors for one material. So for price related information might be different for each vendor. So depending upon the so distance price may change, depending upon the quality price may change. So depending upon the purchasing volume, they might give some discount and all those things. That is the relation between this vendor and material. So that relation we will save in purchase info record. See, in PIR we will save this relation. So if you purchase tire from MRF, he will give some 10% discount. 10% discount. So his price may be different. So see, many details will come. So this is what we will maintain. Price we will maintain mainly. Suppose what is the price? First of all, what will come? Price. What is the price and what are the additional conditions? So for each vendor, for same supplying this tire only, so price in terms and conditions may change. Terms and conditions may change. This information we will maintain in purchase info record. See, so in purchase info record, what we will enter? Can maintain the following data in purchase info record. So what is the current and future price and conditions for a particular material from particular vendor? So what is the delivery data? Like what is the planned delivery time? If you order from particular vendor, what is the planned delivery time? Suppose if vendor will be maintaining his own number for that material. So tire, if you procuring tire from external vendor, suppose you are procuring from MRF, so MRF will be having their own material number for that tire, but your company might be using some other material number. So that information you will capture in purchase info record. What is the vendor material group will be separate. So you will maintain texts also. I will show you when I enter the SAP screen. I will show you. You will maintain text for you can here in purchase info record. You can maintain 2 types of text. That is one for internal for communication and one for you can print on purchase order. That is for external communication. So this all the data you can maintain. So first I will open the purchase info record. I will show you what are the data we will maintain there. So first I will show you the path. So logistic general, if you come here under materials management, under purchasing, sorry, under master data, material master, sorry, purchasing, master, under master data you have info record. So I am coming here on create transaction. So you can note down the transaction to create purchase info record is M11. So I am not writing the T code as of now, just I want to show the how purchase info record looks like. So here you can see for vendor, material, purchase organization, plant. So these are the important data in purchase info record. So info category is there. What is the info category and what it means by each standard subcontracting pipeline? I will explain this also. First, as of now in this video you will just focus on how purchase info record looks like. What are the data we are going to enter in purchase info record? Suppose I will display already one I have created on purchase info record. Slash and ME12 I will open. For particular purchase organization 9860 1 So I open this purchase info record. See, in purchase info record you have, see, general data, one screen is there. Under this we will maintain vendor related data. First reminder, second reminder, reminder or expedition date. Expedition date means, if you see here, expeditors, you are just informing him, reminding him. Expedition means same. So vendor material number, vendor in sub range, so vendor sort number, these all related to vendor general data. So points, this will come in if any point system is there for vendor, so that you will maintain here. Points, number of points awarded by the grantor of conditions for purchase of this material. Here you enter number of points awarded by the vendor for purchase of this material. So some vendor, what they will do, if you purchase some material from them, they will give award some points to procure whoever is procuring that material. So based on that points, in future they might give discount and all those things. So it will see later. See, these all the general data like salesperson, telephone number. So these all the basic data. Purchase order, unit of measure. See, order unit is there. Conversion, if any other conversion is there, that is, it is maintained here. So original data, certificate type, certificate, so quality certification will be there. So vendor should be maintaining some quality standards. So to procure material from any of the vendor, the company might be having some criteria. So whether the vendor will be matching their requirement or not, by that certification you will come to know. So next screen, if I go, see, purchase organization data is there. Planned delivery time, purchase group, who is the standard quantity, what is the minimum quantity, what is the shelf life related data, if any, shipping instructions. Similarly, how we have defined in material master, it is there, it is also there here also. So under delivery tolerance, over delivery tolerance, confirmation control key. See, in purchasing value key we have defined already these things. So maximum quantity, what is the procedure, these things we will see one more time. If I just, in this video I will just show the overview, and next I will again deep dive into this purchase info record. So here you can see net price, you will enter here, what is the net price, what is the effective price. So I will explain you what is the net price, what is the effective price. So is there any quantity conversion and all those things. See, price date category. See, I have already explained this. No purchase order date. Whenever which price you want to consider. Suppose you ordered in this month, next month material price might have changed it. So in that case, what price you will consider while doing payment. So that is defined here. So whenever that is purchase order, when you created purchase order, on that day what is the price you want to consider, that price, or whenever they give delivery, on delivery date or current date, see, some of the options are there, this we will maintain. See, next purchase organization data 2 is there. Is there any quotation is there? Quotation from reference you can mention here. See, text, I said text, right? Info memo, purchase order text, two types of text is there here. So if you maintain text here, this text will be used for internal communication. So internal communication. So here purchase order text will be printed on purchase order. So external communication. If you want to mention any of the things, you will maintain here. external communication, you will maintain this one. See, these are the data you will maintain. Apart from these data, you have conditions also. I am not saving these things as of now. See, here you can see, I'll open this one. See, general data, you have all this you have maintained. Next you have conditions. See, what is the validity. So whatever the price you are maintaining, for what duration it is valid. Suppose whatever the conditions you are maintaining, say what generally what they will do, whoever is supplying the material, they will discuss about price for particular duration of time. So whatever the price they will agree, so that will be having some period, some specific period. So they will mention that period, what is the validity period of these conditions. Suppose if you procure more than 10,000, suppose 10,000 units of material, so I am going to give this much cash discount. Or else if you your purchase value if crosses 1 crore value, I will give 10% discount. So all these conditions you will maintain here. So we have scales also here. See, scale. Suppose if you if your order quantity lies between 0 to 100, so I will charge you 100 rupees per unit. So if you order more than 100 to 500, if you order, I will reduce my price. So depending upon the quantity volume, you can negotiate these scales also. You can take advantage of this scale. See, generally what will happen, if you want to purchase more material, mean vendor obviously he will give some discount. So those you will maintain it here in scales. What depending upon the quantity, you will maintain here what is the discount and all those things you will maintain. So I will discuss in more detail. Just as of now, you see the overview of how purchase info record looks like. So we will maintain current and future prices and conditions, that is gross price, freight, what is the discount. So you will maintain what is the freight charges to deliver this material to your plant, what will be the charge we will supply, what is the charge we will charge to you. So what is the discounts and all those things will maintain under conditions. So delivery data, that is if you order now, how many days it will take to deliver the product. All this information will be saved in purchase info record. Next, see, PR contains mainly following data, that is general data, purchase organization data 1, data 2, it is optional, conditions, scale, price, and text data. These are the main data views are there in purchase info record. So now T code, what are the important T code you will use in creating PIR, to work with PIR, that is for creating ME11 we will use, for changing ME12 if you want to display ME13. So these are the transaction code. I have executed ME11 and ME12 I have executed. If you want to display, again you come ME13 if you use, see you can display. See, you can display. These are the main transaction codes. So now if you covered transaction codes also, what is the main transaction codes. Next I will come to see report. If you want to get the list of PIR by vendor or list of PIR by material, so this we call report. We have MEL1L. If I execute here /n ME1L, so info record per vendor. So particular vendor, what are the info records we have? See, we have 3 info records for this vendor. This list you can get by transaction ME1L. So you can note it down, purchase info record for particular vendor. Similarly, we can also search for list of info record for particular material. See, info record per material, for particular material how many info records are there. See, for this material only one info record is there. So if material is procured, this material is procured by more than one source, then obviously there will be more than one purchase info record. That time it will display all the purchase info records whatever there for particular material. Similarly, if you want, when you are checking with the vendor, so if supplying more than one material to your plant, for that particular vendor you will be having more than one purchase info records. So these are the transactions to check the list of vendor, list of PIR by material and by vendor. So now we have seen this one also. SAP menu path, I already shown you the menu path where you will get this transaction. So next video I will discuss about info category, but if I come here, I will show you the path also. You will get all the transaction. See, for create, change, display, we have 3 transactions we have executed. Now changes, if you want to see changes made to particular info record, see, similarly how we have done this for material master, what are the changes made, who is the user, who has changed, when it has been changed, what are the changes he had made. So you can see it in this transaction, that is ME14. ME14 changes to purchase info record. If there are any changes to purchase info record, you can see that by ME14. ME14 it is a transaction. If you want to see the changes to purchase info record, so you no need to confuse between change PIR and changes to PIR. So change PIR, in that transaction you will change the PIR data, but in changes to PIR, whatever the changes done to PIR, you will see with details who has done and what time and what is the changes he has done. So that you will see in ME14. Next, in this thing only, if I come here, again flag for deletion is there. See, if you want to delete some particular purchase info record, you can set flag for deletion. So flag for deletion is ME15. Flag for deletion, flag PIR for deletion, that is ME15. Flag for deletion is over. And mass maintenance, if you want to make changes, you can select the table. You can enter the purchase info record numbers from to 2 numbers, and if I select purchase info record number 6 to, as of now I will select only one purchase info record. So see, similarly how we have done in mass maintenance of material, you need to select particular column. First you need to select the field name, whichever the field you want to change. Suppose available from to, this value I want to change, to date I want to change. if you insert this one, see to date, it is not maintained here. If it has maintained, see, suppose I will mention the date here. Suppose today is 6/1, sorry, up to 2050 I will maintain. Here you have this field, carry out mask changes. If you execute this one, at least one column, first I need to select the column, and if I execute this one, see, these changes will be replicated here. So I am selecting, as of now I have selected only one transaction, that is one field, only one purchase info record. In real time what will happen, there will be more than there will be n number of info records will be there. If you want to execute mask changes, just you do this here. So we have seen mass maintenance also. Again here we have list display. By vendor we have, see, as I said you, by vendor ME1L I have already shown you. By vendor, but for particular vendor, what are the purchase info records available? You can see this by this transaction ME1L. Similarly by material ME1M, for particular material, what are the purchase info records available? You can see that list here. We have material group, by material group is there. Material group, sometimes in purchase info record what we will do, we will create purchase info record based without material master, without material number. In that case we will enter material group, that will become mandatory. That I will discuss later. With respect to that material group, what are the purchase info records are there. Now as of now, no info records I have maintained. So archive infos, see, what are the info record you have set for deletion, you can archive it, and in the sense delete it. So order price history, you can see the history of a particular material with particular vendor. See, history you can maintain this one. Whenever the price changes, see, here you can see what is the changes, what are the changes it has done in price. If you have maintained some price initially, as and when time goes, you will be changing these prices. That history you can save in purchase order history, that is you can see by ME1P transaction. So I am not writing all this transaction, you can just go through this field by field. That's what is this transaction by transaction, you will just get the details. So these things are not important. Quotation price history, if you are maintaining from quotation, you will maintain price history. Sustainability info record, if I execute this one, MES11 for particular material number 36, I will, if I consider here, unit of mass, unit of energy, it is not applicable for us. So again I will come forward to these transactions. See, as of now I am just showing you the overview. Again I will come here, all these transaction I will come here, whatever the transaction we use regularly, I will show you in one video. I will show execute this all this transaction with all the details I will execute. So then I will discuss again. So as of now, if you understood what is purchase info record, so that is our objective in this video. So next we will see info category, what are the info categories available. In next video I will explain you what is the info category. See, if I come here, info category is there. See, this info category I will explain in next video, and then we will go for creating info record. So for different combinations we will try. We will create with standard category, subcontracting, pipeline. So it is very lengthy topic. So I will cover each and every aspects of this creating info record. Yeah, thank you in this. Thank you for now, and we will continue in next video.